Hey guys, in the beginning of this video you saw what I do on Sundays. I wake up in my pajamas before all of my kids wake up, and I go downstairs and I sweep and mop my floors and I clean all the surfaces, and I try to just make downstairs tidy and neat because that does tend to get away from me during the week. And then that week I didn't because it was the week before fall break, but I normally will go and I didn't show it because it was fall break, but I do normally go and like set out the snacks we need for the week and things like that. Our county got some sort of grant so our kids can actually eat for free. So Trevor and Aubrey do that. Trevor only goes to school 2 days a week, so it doesn't really matter, but Aubrey has been eating at school, which has been a huge blessing for me. So I really only have to do the little kid stuff. Ellie has been eating 1 day a week. Casey will not eat school lunch. She just doesn't like it. But as far as I know, Trevor and Aubrey have been eating pretty much breakfast and lunch when they want to at school. So that's been a huge money savings, just to have 2 of them eating at school, and then I know that they're eating. So that's what I do on Sundays. It's just kind of a really quick clean, and then around the time I'm finishing up, the kids come downstairs. My husband normally makes breakfast for the kids, and then I have to kind of re-clean the kitchen. But then that kind of sets us off for the day. I normally try to run all my errands on Saturday, so Sundays are my cleaning and prepping for the week. I didn't really do any shopping this week. I didn't do anything. It was just hard. It was really hard to kind of get through this week. The kids do have their Halloween costumes. We did go through toys. Ellie just got a bunch of new toys for her birthday, so I'm gonna let her keep those out. I kind of wish I kept one bin out, but so I'm gonna let her keep those out. I would like this week, so we have a few weeks until we move. We only have a few more weekends left, and that is starting to stress me out big time because I need to finish packing, clean, all those things. But I mean, we're in that stage where it's like we've packed a lot of stuff, but like most of the stuff we need. So I think what I'm going to start doing is start pulling up all of the boxes and bins from downstairs that we have put in the basement, and just kind of put them throughout the house, so that I can kind of clean that area, be done with it, and not have to think about it again. Aubrey mentioned that she wants to deep clean her room and move her room into Casey and Ellie's room so that that room is completely done. So we literally have to do like a quick sweep or something like that before it's time to move. So I think next weekend we're going to do that. And I'll also get rid of Eliana's dresser that weekend. So that'll kind of, you know, get all that done. But I have hit that time where I'm really stressed out. I'm not sleeping. Last night I couldn't get to sleep until I think it was like 1:30, and I was up at 5:30 this morning. So I'm trying to not let this get to me and eat me alive. Last week was guest room week, which we obviously don't have a guest room, so it's also can be a bye week, and we just kind of used it as that. I really got a lot of deep cleaning done in our kitchen. I didn't finish it, but I did. I did go ahead and buy the things that we're going to decorate the new house with for Halloween. I'm going to use my Boo to You sign that I've had for a few years now. A friend of mine actually made me a Mickey wreath and gave it to me, I want to say around the holidays. So that'll go on our door. And then I got the bat and I think it's a ghost that are like the blow up things from Lowe's, and I'm going to hang those on my porch, and that's I think all we're gonna do. And we'll get pumpkins. We'll go ahead and get pumpkins sometime the week that we move. I pray that there's still some left, but we'll go ahead and get pumpkins then. So I did go ahead and plan that. Not really anything else. I reached out to my friend that normally takes pictures to see if she's doing pictures this year, to see if I could get I just need one family picture for Christmas cards, because we didn't travel anywhere this year. Like, we have no good pictures this year. I mean, I guess I could make a really funny Corona card, but we'll see. So this week is wardrobe week, which is, you know, planning your outfits that you're gonna wear for the holidays. So I would like to figure out kind of what theme I'm going with their pajamas and go ahead and purchase those if I can. It talks about decluttering and all that stuff, so that is where I'm going to go ahead and you know, get rid of Ellie's dresser. I have already packed a lot of her clothes, so I don't think I can really pack anymore, but I may see what I can do. Or I was thinking, like, when I get rid of her dresser, just putting her outfits together in a nice neat pile in her room, like off to the side or something, or if I can find a box and just put them in that and just say take from the top and just go through all of her outfits. Aubrey actually said she already packed up a ton of her clothes. She kind of got down to like a kind of basics wardrobe for right now. So I think she's pretty good in that aspect. I don't think I have to worry about her. Trevor, we are kind of like deep cleaning his clothing because he's a boy and he smells, and so I'm gonna try to deep clean as much of that as possible and then see if I can pack any of his stuff. But again, he has a very minimal wardrobe to begin with, so I think we're good on him. Casey, I could start packing up some of his stuff, so I think that's going to be something that I do this week, is to pack up some of his clothes. I'm going to go ahead and pack up the rest of my clothes that I'm not using. I'll wear a few of the same t-shirts for the next few weeks and a few of the nicer outfits I have, and then I'll pack the rest of the stuff up. And then just leave a couple pairs of yoga pants out, a couple pair of sleep shorts, things like that, to really get my stuff pared down. My initial plan was to take my clothes and just move them, but then when we realized that I'm going to give Casey my coat hangers and I'm going to use the like felt ones, we decided to scratch that. And I've already started kind of planning what I'm going to do in my closet. I was originally going to get a dresser, but I actually don't think I am anymore. I think I'm going to get some closet systems and just, excuse me, have all my clothes in one area. So there's that. And then I want to just clean everyone's closets really well. You know, sweep, mop, baseboards. And then I'm just making a note of all the things I want to do. So I want to pick pajamas. We are not going anywhere this year for Christmas. We're not going anywhere for, you know, we may go to church depending on how that situation is. But I would like to get my kids maybe like a funny or cute Christmas shirt, just to wear like around the house for Christmas Day or whatever, because we tend to put pajamas on and then the kids don't want to wear those. They want to wear a t-shirt or something like that. So I would like to kind of figure out what I want to do for that. But you know, there's not really a lot to do for us because we have gotten rid of a lot of clothing, which I am really, really happy about. My coat hangers came in that I'm going to be using in the new house. I have a feeling I'm going to need to order one more pack. But I also would like to maybe look at all the options for my new closet in the new house and get those things ordered. So, you know, it says to check your family wardrobes, plan your photo outfits, update individual gift suggestion lists for each family member. I still am not even going there. It's too early in the game. We now have had all the birthdays, so the kids have had all those toys. My boys are talking big this year. Trevor wants a new PlayStation and Casey wants the new Xbox. We already have an Xbox One and 2 Switches, so it's like, do I really want to buy more video game things? So, and then I also want to see how they handle, because we are not allowing any of the video games in their rooms or computers or anything in their rooms. The only thing that they'll be able to have in their room is their phone. So I'm going to see if they still want these things when they have to go downstairs and kind of be with the family to play these things. That's a big reason why I picked the layout that I did, because I'm tired of everyone being in their rooms and being secluded and everything, that myself included. So it's hopefully going to make us all kind of hang out in the lower level of our home and be together more. So we'll see if that changes. Ellie has mentioned some like outlandish things that aren't even gonna happen. Aubrey had mentioned a gaming laptop. Again, I don't think that'll happen. Those are really expensive. They're like $1,000. So I still have no idea what we're gonna do for that. It says to clear out your coat closet. We don't really have a coat closet. However, I do need to get Aubrey and Trevor. I think Casey and Ellie are good. I have to double check. But I will need to get them some sort of like, they don't wear a coat really, but like some sort of thicker sweater for when they're walking to the bus and things like that. It says to begin shopping for Christmas catalogs or on the internet. Again, I'm not doing that yet because I don't want things to be lost in the move, like if shipping was delayed or whatever, and then continue working on Christmas cards. I have made a private Amazon list that I've been putting stuff in, like ideas that I think of for myself, for my husband, for the kids, and I figure I'll just let that list get really, really big, and then closer to the holidays, you know, I'll go through it. I did go through my budget, and so for the month of November, I decided that is when I will set aside a certain amount of money, and we'll get my mom's present, my dad's present, my uncle's present, and my brother's present, Thanksgiving dinner. I budgeted for our cards, and then I budgeted for all of the kids' teachers. So I budgeted for $10 for each one of Trevor's teachers, $10 for each one of Aubrey's teachers. That's $100 right there. And then I budgeted $15 for Casey and Ellie's teachers each, and then we're just going to get a candy cane for the specials, the office staff, all those things, and that's going to be about $50. So I did that for November, and then for December I budgeted for all of us, for Trevor, Casey, Ellie, Aubrey, me, and my husband. I budgeted for Christmas meals and baking, and then I budgeted like a balloon amount for like if we decide to do a big present, if we decide to put a down payment down on a trip or anything like that. I asked my kids, I offered them to go Thanksgiving, I offered them to go the week like leading up to Christmas and then leaving on the day after Christmas. I also offered them going to on the 26th and staying until like I think it was the 2nd, going February vacation, going April vacation, or going in the summer. And for the most part, they all kind of said that they were leaning towards like a spring break summer trip. They would like to go longer. They would like to go with family friends that we have and things like that. So I think I may, instead of doing like a huge gift, maybe put the down payment down for that and get planning that trip for, I think we're going to go in very late May after we get out of school, early June, or later in June into July 4th week. I think that's when we'll go, and I think we're going to go for about 2 weeks. I also may put our deposit down. We are going to go to the beach again for fall break next year, so I may put my deposit down for that and secure the hotel for that. So then that would mean that we had 2 weeks, you know, in Disney, like a week and a half in Disney over the summer. We would go in the fall to the beach. So I'm thinking maybe for like February or April break, we will maybe try to go up to Tennessee, because we haven't done that yet, and go up there and try that. Just depending where the world is, we don't really know. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. It's really, really hard to do this in the midst of a major move, of packing, of everything like that. It was birthday week at our house this week, so thank you guys for following this journey. My life is so crazy.